Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And today I have a haul video for you, which I actually don't usually do. I don't really like the, hey, let me show off all this stuff I bought kind of thing. However, this time it's going to be full of all sorts of, money saving back to school shopping tips. And so it actually makes sense. If you're new to my channel, I would like if you would consider subscribing, because then you could join this really fun, informative, and supportive Frugal community that we have going on. And let's go ahead and talk about what we actually got. So the first step that we always do when we're going to be back to school shopping is we go through the stuff we already have. Chances are most people already have all sorts of supplies that are perfectly good left over from last year or even years before, where we can continue to use those same supplies. So we get together our list of all the things that are, well, see, my kids are actually homeschooled. That doesn't mean we need any less supplies. We actually use all the same supplies as everyone else. We just don't end up taking them to school and doing the projects there. We leave them at home and do all the projects here. So we still need lots of supplies for homeschool. But they also need specific supplies for this co-op program that they go to. It's like a hybrid, it's run by the district, but it's actually just for homeschool families, and so they can go and make friends and do these, extra activities and things like this. So we actually have 2 lists of school supplies that we need for each of those, and I have 2 kids, so the budget could very easily get out of control and the spending can get quite, expensive. So the first thing we always do is make sure we check off all of the stuff on that list that we need from the things that we already have. And this alone can probably cut people's, school supply spending in like half. So this is probably the most important tip. The second thing we do is we always check the circular ads, the ads of the things that are on sale. And this can also, again, save a ton of money. Even above and beyond that though, a lot of, companies will actually put their, list extra things on there. So we did some of our shopping at Office Depot, Office Max, and they have all sorts of stuff listed, these notebooks are a penny, these, folders, which we actually got right there. These were listed as 15 cents, but when you actually go online, let me see, and you actually look through their, deals, they have the notebooks, of course, where there's a penny. They have some, glue sticks. Obviously a 4-pack of glue sticks for a penny is a really good deal as well. Let's see, what else do they have? Oh, the folders I mentioned. In their circular ad, they had these listed for 15 cents. Online, they have them listed as a penny. So that's pretty cool. Some erasers, again, for another penny. We didn't need some of those items, though. So, yeah, some of the items we did need, some of them they didn't. But that's definitely worth checking, because that can save a lot of money in addition to the ads that they already have listed there. So once we, figured out the stores that we were going to go to, which I narrowed it down to just 2, we went to Office Depot and Walmart. We got as much stuff on super mega sales as we could from Office Depot, and then we got the rest of the stuff at Walmart, and we came in, with a really good amount that we were able to spend. Definitely not as much as the average people spend. So let's just go through and talk about some of the stuff we actually got here and explain some of them. So these are the penny folders that we got before, some pencils and things, some scissors, other stuff again that we didn't already have, notebook paper, some dividers, some binders. The homeschool co-op program likes us to bring a ream of paper, so that's actually for them, not for us. And so I will say that this includes everything that we need. A lot of these things are going to be things for, our own homeschool, and then the rest of them are all going to be for the co-op program. So this is everything. They got new backpacks this year. Show them off models. Which we actually used our last backpacks for 2 years, and so I was hoping to get another backpack that they could use for another 2 years. And these backpacks actually had a lot of stuff included. They had a lunch bag, which is insulated, and so that saves the money there. They came with like a little pencil case and even a little cinch sack. These came from Walmart, and they were under $10 for the backpack, the lunch bag, and all this other stuff included with it. So yeah, definitely save some money there. So between the 2 receipts, so the Office Depot, Office Max, and then the Walmart, we spent a total of $51.37, and that is for 2 kids and the 2 purposes they need the school supplies for. Again, so that's homeschool, that's the co-op, and both of the children, and that's everything that we're going to need this year. So yeah, that is our back to school haul and everything we got, and some tips on how to help save some money and how you can also get some school supplies for cheap. And I would love to hear from you, maybe some different tips and tricks that you have for saving money on school supplies, because this is, again, a time of year when a lot of parents are stressing out. And so if you have some additional tips, we would all love to hear them. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm Frugal Green Girl, and we'll see you next time. Hey, one more quick tip before I let you go. This is actually a really good time of year also to stock up on office supplies. If you have a business and you use a lot of office supplies, if you have a home business and you use a lot of office supplies there, this is also a good time to stock up on like pens and all these different things that you may use for your business. I also am going to stock up on folders because that's actually how I sort my paperwork and things like that, just to make things easier. And so when I used to buy them in January, when I was getting rid of all of the last year's items, they were always a lot more expensive, and I always wished that I had thought ahead and bought them on back to school time so that I could get them for a whole lot cheaper. So nowadays I remember to buy them when I can find them the cheapest, which is, like I mentioned, they were a penny each. So I can get 10 of them, which is probably how many I'll use for the entire next year, just for 10 cents by thinking ahead and buying them now. So again, if you use office supplies, you may want to consider maybe stocking up or buying, those things now.